All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Taria Vision Avant. So excited to have you guys here. And hopefully this is nice and clear for you guys. Guys, I want to apologize for the delay, but we had it set up the wrong way. And unfortunately, it caused us to not be able to broadcast. Now, I'm not liking the way this is looking either. But for day one, we'll just go ahead and rock with this. As you guys come on in, please introduce yourself. Please let me know what city and state you guys are chiming in from, what city and state you're chiming in from. Also, let me know if you can hear us loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know. I'm so excited. This is New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. We are going to have an exciting day, guys. I promise you. This is going to be one of the best ways, I believe, that you could actually start your year off. Starting your year off with a new vision or revisioning, right? Revisioning, but definitely starting your year off in the right way. So again, as you come on in, please introduce yourself. Let me know what city and state, guys, that you are chiming in from as we get ready to get started with this incredible conference, the New Year, New You virtual conference, y'all. New Year, New You virtual conference. Again, shout yourself out. Let me know what city and state you are chiming in from. All right, we have Jay that is chiming in from Alabama. Hello, Jay. How you doing? We have Mayana out of Dallas, Texas. Hello, hello, hello. Make sure you guys share and let us know what city and state you are chiming in from. We have Jason out of Teaneck, New Jersey. Hello, Jason. How you doing? Let me know what city and state you guys are chiming in from so that we can actually get rocking and rolling. Guys. Again, very excited to have you here for New Year, New You virtual conference, y'all. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Trust me, it's going to be amazing. Make sure that you again introduce, get ready to get started. Guys, let me tell you something. This year, I am so excited about this year because I know that it has definitely been a preparation year for all of us, guys. And I know that many of us, we've been setting up for the setup, right? Setting up for the setup. And this is going to be that year for us. But it is so important, how you do anything is how you do everything. How you start your year is going to determine how you finish your year. How you finish your year determines how you start your year. So again, everybody, as you come on in, please introduce yourself. We're about to get started in one more minute. And I'm pumped up. I'm excited. We're going to have so many people watching this from all over the world, y'all. We have people who have registered nationally as well as internationally to join us here live on New Year. Andre Avant. Hello. Hey, bro. I saw that name. That freaked me out. But hey, bro, what's going on? Kibolo, Texas, visiting family in Mississippi. Okay, that's what's up. Port St. Lucie, Miss Maya. Hey, Terica. Hey, Antonio out of Atlanta, Georgia. Hello. Welcome. Hey, guys, do me a favor. And as you jump on in, just please keep on introducing yourself. So look, I want to tell you, first of all, for the New Year, New You conference, y'all, we're going to have a lot of giveaways. And the key to this, though, the key is that you must be live in order to win these giveaways. Okay. However, of course, all the replays are going to show. You're going to be able to see all the replays, but we're giving away a ton of things. Now, I did shoot a video for everybody so that you guys can see exactly how to win and like how this thing is going to work. So if you want to go and check your emails, you can check your emails so you can see all the details of how to work. But today, when we are done with today's training, we're going to jump off. Okay. And then I'm going to come back on my phone directly from my phone so that you can see the list and you can see who's going to win and all of that stuff. Okay. So look, let me tell you something. It's going to be lit. Okay. It's going to be lit. Okay. It's going to be lit. All right. Hold on. I'm sending one more message because we had to fix this link and I just want to make sure that nobody misses any of the information today because trust me, man, I went to a service last night with Pastor Keon Henderson here in Houston, Texas, and it was so amazing. I was going to talk about something else on the first day, but just listening to what he was talking about. I know that we need to start it off in the right way, right? We need to start off in the right way. So let me ask you this. How many of you guys know for 2019 that 2019, your income is going to go up? Who knows that your income is definitely going to increase? If your income is going up, I want everybody to type in the space, income is going up. Income is going up. If you know that your income is going up for the new year, I want you to put income is going up. Go ahead and type that in real quick. Let me see who's with me on this thing, because let me tell you something. We have to start speaking this stuff in order to believe this stuff. Income is going up. If you know that your income is going up, hey there, Ayana out of Whidbey Island, Washington. Hello, darling. We have Felicia out of Woodstock, Georgia. Hello, darling. We have Cynthia out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hello, hello, hello. Calandra out of Houston. We have Renee out of Pittsburgh. We have Corliss out of Houston. We have Latanya out of Atlanta. Hello, hello. Tanya out of Michigan. Hey, what's going on? Regina out of Buffalo. What up, what up, what up, though? If you know your income is going up, I want you to say income is going up, because let me tell you something, y'all. If you know that you was grinding in 2018, if you know that you were pushing in 2018, all we can do is go up, right? All we can do is go up. Now, I want to show y'all see this necklace right here? This necklace is an oak tree necklace, the tree of life. Y'all see my tree of life? It's a little blurry. That's okay. Y'all understand what I'm saying, right? So on this tree of life, guys, this is something that I give this necklace only to people who are collaborators as well as my vision educators, right? And the reason why I give this to them is because I know what kind of work comes into play with being a part of my team. I know what it takes to work with me. I know that I'm not the easiest person, because I just expect excellence in everything that we do. I don't play games. And also I know that with our collaborators, it takes work. It takes work to become an influencer. It takes work to be able to get people to take part in a project that you're doing. And our collaborators, they become partners with us, and we, want to be able to reward them in ways to show them our appreciation. And so I decided to use this oak tree. And by the way, we have an award that is the Oak Tree Award, where we give to one person a year. And the winner this year was Elisa Mitchell, who won the Oak Tree Award. Now, let me tell you something about oak trees now, okay? Because a lot of us guys, I want you to understand, you've been sowing your seeds now. You've been working and you've been tilling in this. Is that what it's called? Tilling the ground. You've been tilling the ground. You've been watering that seed. You've been, working in that seed. You've been just doing what you need to do. And for some of us, maybe we didn't see our harvest come in 2018. We didn't see our harvest come in 2018. And we were asking, I'm seeing everybody else living their best life. How many of y'all got tired of seeing people live their best life, right? Let's keep it all the way real here. Many of us say, I'm seeing other people winning big, and man, when is it going to be my turn? I know that I'm just as good as him. I know that I'm just as good as her. When is it going to be my turn? Well, I'm here to let you know. Let me tell you something about an oak tree. See, one thing I know about oak trees is that it takes time for an oak tree to grow to its massive size. But an oak tree, once it grows over thousands of feet, it can survive hundreds of feet. It can survive thousands of years. But see, it takes about 6 months for you to even see the little bit of a tree to grow. Now, this is what happens is when you are growing this oak tree, what happens is when it comes out of the ground, it looks like a shrub. And a lot of us, we're looking at other people's situations. We're looking left and we're looking right, and we're looking at their oak trees, and we're trying to figure out, how can I hurry up and get to that? Well, let me tell you something. When you rush things too fast, they become just shrubs, and shrubs don't grow past a couple of inches or a couple of feet. And so, honey, I want you guys to understand your income is growing up, it's going up, and it will be up, but we have to understand we are building an oak tree. Y'all, if we want our businesses to sustain, we've got to make sure we are creating a foundation where the roots grow deep and wide. We don't just want them to grow so that we hurry up and get a harvest. We want them to grow deep and wide. And so let me tell you something. This New Year, New You conference is not just an overnight, one day in and out project. It's 16 days of commitment with the exception of Sunday. 16 days. Some of us will not be able to hang on. There will be some people who will join us later. And, maybe today they didn't make today, but they're going to come. But let me tell you something, guys. When you're building an oak tree of success, you've got to be willing to commit and stay focused. Now, let me tell you something. I was talking to some people the other day and they were telling me, well, Taria, I set my goals I'm setting my goals for 2019. And, I had set these goals for 2018 and I didn't hit them. And I don't know if I want to set my goals for the same, because I didn't even hit it. So how dare do I even set a goal for just as much if I didn't even hit it? Let me explain something to you. Let me tell you what today's topic is. See, just because it didn't happen that last year doesn't mean your oak tree is not about to come out the ground. Just because it didn't show up in the physical does not mean that it was not there getting ready to happen. See, before anything is formed, it must be formed within. Are y'all listening to me? Before anything is formed, it must be formed within. Before a couch is made, somebody has to create it. Before a car is designed, somebody has to design it. Before your vision comes into fruition, it must be created within. And so you've been creating it. Now it's about to grow, but you cannot give up when you are 3 feet from goal. So today's title is titled No Limit. No limits. Because guys, no limits. I don't want you to put any limits on your success. And I've created an acronym for no limits, y'all. I promise you this is about to get you really tight. So everybody type in first. Make sure you take some notes because I'm telling you this, when you take notes, guys, it allows you to be able to receive it better. And then once you take the notes, then you must go back and read the notes. You need to read them out loud because your subconscious mind recognizes your voice more than anybody else's voice. So when you read these notes out loud, I promise you it's going to do something to you. Okay. It's going to do something to you. So No Limits is today's title. I'm pumped up and I'm excited. All right. No limits. So first one is N. N of No Limits stands for nominate yourself. Let me tell you something. See, when I decided that we were going to start Show Your Success, we actually started Show Your Success back in 2009. Show You Success, right? We started it, but we were doing, lunch and learns. I'm trying to keep my hair off the way. So, I just want to keep it out of the way. But we started our Show You Success networking events, and then we started Show Your Success workshops. And I remember this, y'all. I remember I was having a conversation with a friend that was doing conferences and workshops as well. I see you guys, no limits, no limit. Let me shout y'all out. Let me put y'all on the screen. We have a lot of no limit soldiers in the house. And I got this one. I ain't gonna lie. I got it from Pastor Keon because he talked about this. This is how he finished the sermon yesterday, talking about no limit soldiers. Guys, we are no limit soldiers. We're not going to give up 3 feet from goal. We understand that, everything didn't happen last year, but guess what? Our harvest is on the way because we're building oak trees and not shrubs over here. First one is nominate yourself. I was talking to someone and I was asking him, I said, man, why you don't invite me to speak at your event? You know what he told me? He said, because you're not ready. He told me, Taria, you're not ready to speak at this event. And I'm going to be honest, I was really thrown off. I was really disappointed that he had told me I wasn't ready, right? But what I had to do is reflect and look within. Was he telling me the truth, or was that my ticket to understand that, Taria, you've got to stop waiting on other people to tell you how great you are. Nominate yourself. I need you to nominate yourself and tell you that you are good enough. Nominate yourself to do your own workshops. Nominate yourself to be a coach. You don't need no certifications. Go and do it. Nominate yourself to be a public speaker. Nominate yourself to be an author. Nominate yourself to be a wife. Nominate yourself to be a husband. Nominate yourself to be a great person. Don't wait on nobody else to tell you how great you are. You know what? I'm going to encourage y'all. Even if you need to, go to an award show, like an award website, you know, a website where you can buy awards. Buy yourself your own award. Don't wait on nobody to tell you how great you are. You know, I always know, you know, towards the end of the year, it's award season and all this stuff. And you see all these celebrities that work all hard, and they work hard so that the people can recognize them and tell them how great they are. And I remember that I used to be in that position where I was waiting on somebody to tell Taria how great she was. I was looking at other people and saying, maybe I should be like them so that then they can start telling me how great I am. Maybe I should focus on changing up the way I talk so that they can tell me how great I am. And I said, you know what? Nah, I'm going to nominate myself because I am good enough. You are good enough. Nominate yourself. That is the first two, no limits. Number two is O. And O stands for organize your goals and your action steps. Now that you've nominated yourself for success, now that you told yourself that you are worth it, that you are worthy, now you got to organize yourself. Guys, let me tell you something. I can't tell you how many of us, we are waking up every day just throwing something at the wall and hoping that it sticks. You see this right here behind me? This is a picture behind me. This is just one of my whiteboards. I got another one over here, a whiteboard where I am really breaking down my funnel. I'm breaking down my goals. And one of the things we are going to talk about in New Year, New You, I'm going to show you guys how to break this down. In fact, I'm going to show you how to break your calendar down for success. Calendar for six figures. If you're trying to get to a six-figure income, I don't know about y'all, but who's trying to make six figures this year? If you're trying to make six figures, say, I'm going to make six figures. Just go ahead and speak it into existence. If you're trying to make six figures, I need you guys to understand it is all about proper preparation. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So we must organize our goals, okay? Organize our goals. The next is L, and L stands for leave those thoughts and circles behind. Now, these are two different elements right here. Leave those thoughts and behind. Okay, thoughts. Number one, you got to let it go. Let me tell you something, y'all. The quickest way to never move forward is to keep looking in your rearview mirror. The quickest way to never move forward is to keep looking in your rearview mirror. Let me tell you something. I love this quote I found. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's what you think you're not. Let me tell you something. I can't tell you how many people I talk to on a daily basis who are still holding on to something that has happened in a situation in their life that they can't change. You cannot change the fact that somebody did you wrong. You cannot change the fact that this did not happen for you the way that you wanted it to. You cannot change the last 5 minutes that we've been on this broadcast, or 10 minutes or 20 minutes. We can't change any of that because it is the past. We've got to learn to let stuff just go. Now, it's hard. I understand. Look, it's very hard to let stuff go when somebody's done you wrong. It's hard to let stuff go when it didn't come out your way. It's hard to let stuff go when you know that you've been out here tilling the ground. You've been sowing your seeds. You've been watering your seeds. You've been grinding, but yet your best life ain't showed up. It has showed up. You've got to understand that it has showed up for you. You just now got to start walking in it. You must let go of those negative thoughts. In fact, I've got a challenge that I put out there, and I don't know, we only had a few people that actually raised their hands and said they're up for the challenge. Let me share what the challenge is. I'm gonna go over the challenge real quick because I'm going to be committed to doing this for the next 30 days, if not more, because habits are not created in 1 or 2 days. That's why we're doing a 16-day virtual conference. You got to plug in every day, okay? Number one, no arguments. I'm not arguing You now are say, look, I ain't got time for that. Everybody type that in and don't put, I don't have time. I said, I ain't got time for that. Y'all remember that? I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody because guess what? We're focused on where we're going, not where we've been. And arguments typically happen based on stuff that has happened, not happening. Okay. We're not arguing. Number two, we're not purchasing nothing outside of bills and necessities. I'm going to post this right in this comments too. Out of bills and necessities. If it's not a bill, if it's not an investment, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Okay. I'm not buying it. I ain't got time for that. No, we're not buying it. We're going to invest in ourselves and we're going to make this thing happen. Right. Okay. Number two is no smoking and or drinking. No smoking, no smoking. I don't smoke, but if you do, no smoking. And I'm not drinking. Y'all know I love wine. It's going to be tough for me, but I'm just going to cut it back. No eating after 8 p.m. We got to be balancing ourselves, guys. Mind, body, and soul. And what you eat directly affects your emotions. Directly affects your emotions. And then the next thing is no soda or juice. Now, I love me some juice too, Lord. I didn't even realize I said that, but that's okay. We're going to make it happen. None of these things. And so if you're committed to doing that with me all of January, guys, I want y'all to comment in the commitments because we're going to do it. Now, let's get back to what we were saying. We're going to get rid of those thoughts, but also circles. Let me explain something to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what people tell you when they say it's not lonely at the top. Yes. It can become lonely because you have a vision that most people don't understand. You got to stop trying to convince your friends and your family to believe in your vision. You got to stop trying to convince your associates and people that you're around to believe in your vision. Sometimes the only person that's going to believe in your vision is you. That's why God gave it to you. He didn't give it to everybody else. And stop trying to get everybody to understand it. You're going to be making so many bold decisions this year. People are going to be so confused. Like, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is she? Oh, they done lost their mind. They're tripping. They're going to be laughing at you. They're going to say all types of stuff. And people are not going to be willing to do what you want to do. People are not going to be willing to do what you're doing. You've got to make a decision. Are you going to keep on dragging people? Are you going to make a decision to go out there and get it done? See, many of the decisions that we make are directly affected to the people that are within our circle. We don't make certain decisions because we don't want people that are not understanding to disagree with us. Guys, let me tell you something. Majority of most people are not going to agree with you when you have big goals. That is why only 3% of the world ever goes out and makes a 6-figure income. Guys, it takes bold moves. It takes somebody who says, I have no limits. No limits. Now, you got to learn how to compartmentalize these people too, because I'm telling you guys, on your journey to success, yes, not everybody's going to understand it, but you got to still make sure that you have those people who can balance you out. But guys, you've got to leave some of these circles behind. They are causing you not to get your harvest. Some of you guys right now are going to make a conscious decision. By the way, we don't need no announcements. You don't got to announce to people you're cutting them off. Just go get it done. But some of you guys at the end of today are going to make a conscious decision that you're going to change your circle. You're going to change your thoughts and watch how fast things are going to start happening for you. Watch how fast, y'all, your phone is going to start ringing less. Everybody's not going to be calling you to come hang out because, oh, here she go again. Here Renee go. Here Katrina go. Here Tisha. Wanda. Oh, Dana over here talking about making 6 figures. How dare she? I don't want to talk to her. I thought we could talk and gossip. I thought we could talk and hate on people. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that, okay? Now, the next is identify your champions. So now that we're leaving those thoughts and those circles behind, we got to identify who we're working with. Guys, if anything, the people that you should have the most communication with are the people who are on the same mission or have gotten to the mission of where you want to go. Guys, you got to find who your champion is. Who's your coach? Who's your mentor? Who's your accountability partner? Who are you going to grind this out with? Who are you going to talk to about your goals with? See, some of us guys, we can't talk to certain people about certain things. We can't call certain people and tell them, I'm about to write a book about success principles. They like success. What success you've had? See, we can't talk to certain people about certain things. So you've got to know, who are those champions? Who are the people that are there for you? And I'm not talking about cheerleaders. There's a difference between a cheerleader and a champion. A cheerleader is just going rah, rah, yell, yell, even when you losing. You ever notice you go to games, you see cheerleaders? I used to be a cheerleader. And even when the team was losing, we were still over there. Go, team, go. You can do it. Everything, they just yell and cheer and happy for you. No, a champion says, girl, boy, if you don't get your butt up and get to work, stop making these excuses. Stop telling me why you can't do it. See, you don't got enough champions in your life. If you're not getting to that next level, you ain't got some people that's willing to just tell you the truth. See, many of us, we don't want to be told the truth now. A lot of us don't want to be told what we need to hear. Many of us, we just want somebody to cheer for us. Well, let me tell you something, guys. If you are a no-limit soldier, have you ever seen the kind of training that soldiers go through when they're in combat? Have you ever seen how they are talked to? Have you ever seen what kind of schedules they have? Shout out to all of my military men and women who have served in our country. By the way, if you are in the military, please let us know right now what branch you are in, because a champion is not just cheering for you. A champion is going to get you together. Guys, you got to figure out who is going to be your champion. Who are you going to listen to? It's got to be somebody that when they tell you to do X, Y, Z, thus and that, you're not going to question it. Stop questioning your coach. Stop questioning your mentor. Stop wanting things to be easy. A champion is a winner. A champion pushes through. You ever heard somebody talk about a champion and they didn't have no struggles? Nobody's excited about that. You know, the races, when you ever see one of them races where somebody's running and then somebody falls and look, they fall and they hurt themselves. And then all of a sudden somebody comes back and picks them up. And those are the ones that nobody even remembers who won. We're looking at the person who kept going no matter what. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us will become better too. But you've got to get yourself around some champions. The next is M, motivate yourself. Y'all, stop waiting for people to motivate you. As long as you're waiting on someone to motivate you, you'll never be motivated. You'll never stay motivated. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is why I like to make sure I plug into champions. I like to make sure I plug into audios. I like to make sure I go to church, because sometimes you go through stuff, and it's okay to have bad moments. Just don't have bad days. Don't have bad weeks. Guys, you got to push through. You've got to make yourself self-motivated. You got to know what your goals are. You got to speak those things. And as long as you're waiting on somebody else to motivate you to take action, I promise you it's hard to sustain activity. Motivate yourself. And I'm going to tell you how you motivate yourself. Y'all want to know how you motivate yourself? This is the next one. I stands for imagine your end in mind. Guys, if you have not sat down yet today, make sure you don't go to bed today without envisioning the end of your year. Envisioning how your 2019 is going to end. Envisioning how 2020 is going to start off with you. Close your eyes. What are you wearing? What does your bank account look like? How does your body look? What does your face look like? What are you doing? Are you speaking on stages? Do you have multiple books done? Are you coaching hundreds of people? You've got to close your eyes, and you must see yourself where you want to be. Not where you are, but where you want to be. You must see that. You must do it day and night. Day and night. If you want to stay motivated, you got to know where you're going, because too much of the time, guys, all we can do is see where we are with our physical eye. And for some of us, seeing where we are today is not motivating at all. It is not exciting to some of us because we're already living this right here. Guys, I want you to understand, to stay motivated, you must envision that. When I was at church yesterday and I was looking at Pastor Keon Henderson, shout out to the Lighthouse Church. He was telling us the growth of where the church was going. He was showing us how when he started in 2009 to where they are now, into 2019 and the growth that they've had. But then he was sharing with us the future and how he's building this youth center for the children and how he's doubling the space. At first, it was going to be 30,000 square feet. He's going to do 60,000 square feet. And he was talking about the future. And all I could think about was how exciting this is. He was sharing with us what he's going to do on the inside of the sanctuary and how he's increasing the size. Question, how many of you guys are speaking like that? You're talking about things as though they will happen. Not that what you wish, I wish I could have that. I wish I could have that. No, you got to say it as it's happening. We're going to pay out $1 million in commissions. Now, do you know that as soon as I started pitching myself in the end in mind, as soon as I started saying we're going to pay out $1 million in commissions, that's our goal for Show Your Success. As soon as I started saying these things, do you know that all hell was breaking loose? Do you know that November and December was some of the most challenging months of my entire 2018? Yes, Stephanie, you're going to pay off your mortgage. Guys, speak these things. Do you know that just because, we were still having challenging moments, we still kept on speaking, even though the numbers weren't looking right, even though it didn't make sense, even though it still didn't seem like it could really happen? Yes, remove the word wish from your vocabulary. Start speaking things as though they are. You've got to want this, y'all. And when you keep on allowing your current situations to affect your activity, I promise you will always end up with the same results. Real transformation requires real honesty. If you want to move forward, you got to get real with yourself. How often do you visualize where you're going? Are you so focused where you are today? Because that's not your truth. Guys, the next is T. And T stands for transform your thinking. Let me tell you, the only way, ladies and gents, that you can transform your thinking is you've got to change the people that you're around. You got to change what you listen to. You got to change what you're watching. You got to change all of that. Some of us, the first thing we do is we get on this nice handy device, open it up and look at what other people are talking about. You wonder why? We can't stay away from negative news because that's what we go straight to. You wonder why our income ain't growing? Because you keep watching news that keeps telling you that your class ain't gonna make no money. Guys, you got to make sure you are very conscious about the things that you let into your mind. If you want to transform your mind, you must transform what goes into it. Start listening to personal development. Everything ain't always got to be, just only personal development audios and things like that. Go to workshops, go to conferences. Look, I don't even like to put myself around nobody negative. If you negative, I can't even talk to you. If I get on the phone and the first thing you say within the first minute is something about what you ain't got and the lack thereof, I'm 9 times out of 10 gonna say, let me call you back. And it's not because it ain't your truth, because if that's your truth, I'm not here to debate with you about your truth. Stop debating with people who can't see what you see. Stop debating with people who ain't been where you've been. See, what I understand, though, is that if I let that be your truth, then I accept that as a possibility for me. And I can't afford that right now. I can't afford anybody to be on my line talking about what's not. We can only focus on what's happening, what's going to happen. You must transform your thinking. And I want you to understand, if it's anything that you are in control of, you are in control of what you think, do, and say. You are not in control of what anybody else does. You can't control this weather. You can't control what other people around you do. You can't control those circumstances. But what you can control, honey, is what you gonna think. You can't control what you gonna say, and you can't control what you're going to do. Guys, do not allow anybody with negative stinking thinking to cause them or to cause you to be able to accept anything they're saying. Cut it off. Everybody type this in. Cut it off. 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 And then the final one, guys, S stands for stay long enough. You know how many people I know that were right here? What I talk about, 3 feet from goal, right here from their breakthrough, but oh, something happened. A setback. The devil will attack you in 4 areas of your life. He'll attack you in your finances. He'll attack you in your relationships. He'll attack you in your health and wellness, or those who you love, health and wellness. And he'll attack you in your spirituality. That is guaranteed. He will try to attack you. But you've got to make a decision that even though the attacks will come, I will not let them prosper. I will not let them show up and cause me to stop doing what I know I'm supposed to do. It is a guarantee. Murphy's Law says stuff is always going to happen to those who have a dream. People are stopping. You're stopping right before your breakthrough. You know how many people whose books I'm sitting on right now that are done? Books done. Look, I'm keeping it all the way funky and real with y'all. You know how many of my students whose books are done and they're this close to getting it published, but they let this little hiccup get in the way? And I'm not telling you to discredit what you've been through, but anybody that's been through and pushed through, that should be extra motivation to get it done. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Remember, you got to nominate yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to tell you how great you are. You deserve it. But it will not come if you're not willing to push through no matter what. Y'all, you think that today is good? I've got so many people that we're going to be bringing and we're going to be learning stuff. This is going to be information-based. This is going to be motivation-based. This new year, new you, I'm coming with it. I'm coming with it full effect. I'm coming with it. But you've got to make sure you set this foundation first. No limit soldiers. Guys, if you are a no limit soldier with me, I need you to type that in right now. Where are my no limit soldiers? Because I want you to understand, if you don't do these things, it's going to be hard to push through these next 16 days. Some of us will not to day 16. Some of us give up today because some stuff is going to happen. Somebody going to call you with some bullshit. Somebody going to get in your way. A challenge is going to happen. An unexpected bill going to pop up. And you're going to let that whole thing affect you from being in the position for the harvest that you deserve. Guys, where's my no limit soldiers? No limit soldiers. John is a no limit soldier. Dr. Sunny is a no limit soldier. Bernadette, I see you. I see you. Isabel, Brajoya, Latanya, I see you guys. No limit soldiers. Angela, Michael, hello. Amanda, no limit soldiers in the house. Shelly, Autrian, Shakita. All right, Destiny. Hello, Karen. Hello, Nay. Hey, Ashley. What's going on? No limit soldiers in the house. Charlisa, Candy. Look, we've got so many. I'm trying to put them on the screen. Guys, no limit soldier. If you got to listen to the no limit soldier, y'all remember that no limit soldier back in the day, right? Master P. Y'all remember that? If y'all got to listen to that, y'all need to listen to that every single day. How are you waking up? Make sure you're waking up with intention. Stop just waking up and getting up. Wake up with intentions. Let's make this happen. Y'all, this new year is going to be amazing. But let me tell you something. Nothing can ever change if we don't change. So stop using other people for the reason. Stop using other situations. Make a declaration today that you're a no limit soldier. Nothing is going to hold you back. I'm so proud of y'all for being here. I'm so excited, y'all. Yes, we got so many soldiers. Y'all see all these soldiers? Y'all are not playing with us today. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hey, look. This is what we're going to do. We're about to get ready to wrap this up. I promise you tomorrow is going to be just another exciting day. 12 p.m. Do me a favor. Invite some people to join us here. Tell them to go to newyearnewyou.com. Guys, don't just get this information for yourself. You know, a lot of people say, I want my circle to be better. Then you got to start inviting your circles to be a part of these things. And if they're not willing, that's when we learn how to let them go. Okay? You want to know? That's what you got to do. We got to let them go if they don't want to join in. But guys, we've got to make sure that we plug in newyearnewyouonline.com. I'm so excited, guys, because we've got guests that are going to blow your mind. We have people that are going to be talking to us about social media, who needs their social media, who needs to take their social media to the next level. If you need help with that, you need to be here. How many of y'all need some coins? Like, how many of you want to build up your business credit and get to that money? How many of you guys would love to be able to build up your business credit and have the government, right? The government or these banks or any of these companies out here to issue us money. See, let me tell you something about the rich and the wealthy. Rich and the wealthy don't use their money. They use OPM, other people's money to build businesses. Guys, stop being afraid to get what has been set up for you. And I've got a gentleman that is helping my brothers and my sisters all over the world to get to that paper. Y'all don't need to miss this, honey. Millions. How about I got a young lady who I'm bringing up here who quit her six-figure corporate job, started becoming a public speaker. She's now sponsored by Coca-Cola. She just got off of a national tour, HBCU tour, traveling all across the U.S., speaking at colleges, and was paid. How many of y'all want to know how to be able to do stuff like that, right? How about some of you guys, you do have a job, and I know you're watching this right now at work. I appreciate you, or you might be watching the replay. Well, guys, for those of you who are in corporate, let me explain something to you. Never make someone make you feel bad for having a job. I used to do that in network marketing. Let me tell you something, just over a blessing. That's what we want to call a job, because I call it an investment. This is an investor that invests into my dreams. But some of us love what we do. We have gone to college to get masters and doctorates. Guys, it's okay. And if you want to know how to climb that corporate ladder, I got a young lady sharing with that. How many of y'all want to know about media? Who wants to learn to get on the news, or what the hell to say when you get on the news? Some of us, I've seen y'all be looking like a deer in the headlights, right? Don't know what to say. Look, I got a young lady who's going to be sharing with y'all. I got a special training. I have a young lady who has started a successful cleaning business. And I put this post out here a couple of months ago because some of us want to know how to start our own businesses. I got so many people that are tailored for you guys. This conference is going to be amazing. And if you don't share this with at least 2 to 5 people, y'all, I'm going to be so disappointed. So make sure you do. It's 100% free. And guess what? We're giving away gifts every single day. So make sure that you guys go to newyearnewYouonline.com to register. Tomorrow we start again, 12 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And for everybody who's watching the replay, still go to the website and register, because we're still going to be doing stuff. We want to know who you are, where you're chiming in from, and all of that stuff. Now, everybody, I'm about to jump off, and I'm jumping back into the Facebook group so we can do our first giveaway of the day. How many of you guys were blessed with today's training? If you were blessed with today's training, I want you to just say I was blessed, or what did you learn, or something, because I want to make sure you guys are definitely getting fed here today. I want to make sure that I'm giving you 100% of me every single day for the next 16 days. I'm taking no days off. So if I'm not taking that, you don't take that. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunny. I appreciate you for posting that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, a job is just one blessing. It's one blessing. It ain't no just over broke. We're going to be blessed by our jobs. All right. Okay, y'all. So look, we're going to jump off. Okay. And I'm going to jump back into the Facebook group. I appreciate you guys. Remember, vision is the art of seeing what's invisible to others. So don't allow people who do not see what you see to break your focus. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, don't you look left. Don't you look right. Only stay focused forward on what God has for you. And at the end of the day, my darling, all will be well. Deuces.